Good morning, everybody, on this Sunday. What day is it? I don't even know what day it is. January 12th, I think, because I think Monday's the 13th. Yeah, January 12th. Sunday, January 12th. Sorry about that. Anyway, it is 10 minutes till 11. I'm about to head upstairs to get my foundation review started. I slept in again today. I slept in until 9. However, I did wake up at 7 and was up for like an hour. So really, I slept till 8? And I didn't go to sleep until midnight, so I really only got like 8.5 hours of sleep. Look at me justifying sleeping until 9. I will actually tell you how long I slept because I had my watch on and it will tell me. Oh, I actually slept 7.5 hours. From 12:11 until 8:51. But I had that one orange block there that was up. So I didn't sleep 8 hours. I thought I might have slept 8 hours, but I didn't. It was 7.5. And I was up for like 45 minutes between 7 and 8. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So actually I only slept 7.5, even though I stayed in bed until 9 o'clock. Anyway, I don't think I told you guys, I washed all of my brushes last night, so they're fresh and clean. I actually do have to wet the sponge a little bit. The sponge did not come clean, which kind of annoys me, but I'm gonna wet the sponge so I can use this for my foundation review, and all of my brushes are fresh and clean. Half of them are probably still wet, so I'm not going to be using them today. All the eye brushes usually dry overnight, but any of the like thicker, more densely packed brushes typically don't dry overnight. They pretty much have to take 24 hours to dry. So I'll have to pull in different brushes for like the powder brush and the foundation brush, but I have plenty of brushes, so I'm not worried about that. But it is Sunday. We are going to both sets of families, and Neil has off today because he works Monday through Friday this week, and then he is off Saturday next weekend because we're going to take him to see some colleges. Or I'm going to take him. John and Nicholas are going to stay home and pretend they're bachelors. Nicholas apparently is very excited about sleeping in the living room because when like John and Nick and I go somewhere, Neil sleeps in the living room with both dogs because Buttercup won't fit in his bed with him and Wednesday, even though he does have a full-size bed. He has a double bed. So yeah, Neil sleeps in the living room on the recliner, and then the dogs sleep on the couch. Well, Wednesday I think usually sleeps with him on the recliner, and then Buttercup sleeps on one of the other couches. So John said that John will sleep on the recliner and Nicholas can sleep on the couch that doesn't have the divider in it, and then the two dogs can sleep on the other couches. So Nicholas apparently is very excited about sleeping in the living room. I don't know why, but apparently he is. Anyway, I already ate a lot of food today. I got up and I decided I was hungry. So I had 4 eggs and 4 pieces of bacon and then a serving of yogurt. And I had 2 tortillas because I had them as egg and bacon tacos. Now I will tell you this, I am not hungry at all now. So when we go to my mother-in-law's for lunch, I'm not gonna be eating a lot. I don't know what she's making, but I'm not gonna be eating a lot because I'm not really hungry. Chances are I won't even really be hungry until we get to my dad's house. We do need to stop at the grocery store on the way home because there's some things that we didn't get the sausage yesterday for Nick, so I gotta get sausage. And then there's some other things, and salad. I need salad for the week, and then I actually have a list for me. I was watching a Get Ready With Me, not a Get It Ready With Me, a batch cooking video, because I'm really liking them, which is why I'm getting like, I'm going to try to move towards doing some of that content because I really enjoy watching those types of videos. Anyway, I was watching a batch cooking video and they were making something, and they were making biscuits, and I was like, oh crap, I almost forgot, I'm out of baking powder. So I need baking powder, and we need spoons, some plastic spoons. So sausage, spoon, salad, baking powder. And then I'm going to look for, I've looked for it before in our grocery stores and I haven't been able to find it yet, but blackened seasoning to make like blackened chicken. I saw a YouTuber here recently, they had a blackened seasoning that was made by Old Bay. So I have not looked, well, I've looked for blackened seasoning a couple times, but I haven't found it yet. I'm gonna look in Walmart and see if they have the Old Bay blackened seasoning. Because I really like the Popeyes blackened seasoned chicken tenders. I don't know about you guys, but I really liked it a lot. A lot. It's just that the closest Popeyes to me is a half an hour away. It's actually up where near my dad lives, and their service is so slow. So I used to work up there, and where the Popeyes is, I used to work like like 2 miles away from where the Popeyes is, and I had a half an hour lunch. So you figure if I work 2 miles from where the Popeyes is, I should be able to go there, get in the drive-through, and this is back when I was eating regularly, so I was eating, you know, the crispy chicken, which they have sitting there. So go through the drive-through and get back to work and have plenty of time to eat if I'm literally 2 miles away. I tell you, no joke, it would take my entire half an hour lunch and I'd still be a few minutes late getting back because the Popeyes there is so slow. It's painful. It's painful. So we don't ever go to eat there because of that. But anyway, and I like now, because whenever you order the blackened chicken strips, they make them fresh because they don't have them just sitting around. So that when you go to a Popeyes and you order that, you have to expect that you're going to be sitting there for a good 10 to 15 minutes for them to make it for you. So you have to plan that into it. But anyway, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to get upstairs and get my foundation review started. It is 10:56, so I have about 40 minutes to get my face on. So I got to get booking. So I will see you guys later on today. Bye. All right, y'all, it is 3:15. I just did my midday check-in, so I got to take my mirror back inside and put it in the bathroom. We just got home, but my day is made, and let me show you why. Like, we stopped at Walmart. We stopped at Walmart to get sausage and salad and baking powder and I forget what else, but my day was made. This product is not supposed to hit the shelves till tomorrow. I'm gonna show you. Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Like, seriously, I love Mountain Dew, and I've been drinking Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, which has zero sugar in it too. But I've been drinking Diet Mountain Dew, which doesn't taste like regular Mountain Dew. Let's be honest, it just doesn't. Diet soda does not taste like regular soda. And Mountain Dew is one of my favorites. And the Diet Mountain Dew, well, you know, it doesn't really do the job, let's be honest. So I got 2 cases. The other case we're bringing to my dad's house, so I will be inaugurally trying that at my dad's house in about an hour, half an hour. And my day is made. I am so excited. Like, when I saw that, like, we walked out of the one aisle and it was sitting there in the center of like the main aisle. Like, I was excited. Like, I looked at John, I'm like, do you see what I see? He was like, oh my God. I said, oh my gosh, my day was made. Like, just right now, day made. So, literally perfect. Yeah, they're watching football. Anyway, I just did my midday check-in on my face. It's looking all right. I'm super excited about the Mountain Dew Zero. That is silly. I know it's silly, but it's the little things in life, you know? It really, really is. The Pepsi, Cherry Pepsi Zero, the Cherry Coke Zero. Now they just gotta get them in bottles, you know? Now they do have Cherry Coke Zero and Pepsi Zero and Coke Zero all in bottles, but they do not have Cherry Pepsi Zero in bottles. They only have it in cans, so that's kind of disappointing, but they have Mountain Dew Zero. I'm sorry if you guys think I'm silly. I know I'm silly. I'm absolutely silly, but I am super excited that I have Mountain Dew, and I'm hoping, I really am hoping, very, very much so, that it tastes like Mountain Dew. So, anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down because we're gonna drive to my dad's house. It is, like I said, it's like 3:20, and Buttercup is desperate to get a TREAT, so there she is. She's licking her lips, her little tail's flying back and forth. Do you want a treat? Here comes Wednesday. Wednesday came running around the corner. They're like, really? You want to give us treats? We're gonna get treats? You guys want some treats? Aw, you don't have to cry. I'm gonna give them to you, I promise. Do I got them? All right, there they are. I got you treats. I'm gonna give you some biscuits too. Sorry, the camera angle, I can't shut the bag with one hand, and I'm sure it's probably crinkling really loud in your ears. All right, let's get you some biscuits too. Because I don't know that Wednesday's not a big fan of the biscuits. Buttercup will eat them, but Wednesday's not a big fan. Are you? You're not a big fan of the biscuits? We'll give you some biscuits. She'll sniff at them, but I don't think she's gonna eat them. And here's a beef stick for you. And I'm coming for you, Butter. I'm coming for you. I got a beef stick and I got some biscuits for you. Beef stick, biscuits. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, she ate her beef stick. Can you see her? She's sniffing at the biscuits. She's not gonna eat them. This one over here is still eating her beef stick, but she will eat her biscuits. Wednesday just doesn't like, she doesn't like the crunchy stuff. So, all right, we're gonna get going, and I will see you guys when we get back home. Bye. Well, y'all, it is after 7, right around 7. 7:16. Turn on. Siri is getting too smart for its own good. It says, do you want an alarm for 6:25 tomorrow morning? Yes, yes I do. How did you know that, Siri? Anyway, it is time to close out my foundation review for the evening. We just got home from my dad's house, and I'm going to close out my foundation review. I've got a whole basket more of brushes to wash. Never ends. Never ends. Anyway, I'm going to film my closeout of my foundation review. I'm going to, wow, get really washed out on camera. And then I'm probably going to edit a video, to be honest with you. Because it's only 7:50. No, I'm not. I'm going to log on to my work computer and read that document that I need to read before tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do tonight. And then I might wash my brushes. I don't know. At the very least, what I really should wash is the stuff that I used for cream, like this brush and the sponge. I have found that if I leave my foundation brush without washing it, it's really hard to wash it. These other ones that I just used for like powder, that's no big deal. Like, it's really not. I can use that several times over. They still come clean. It's not a big deal. It's just the ones that I use for cream products that I really do have to be more diligent when I want to, you know, wash them more regularly, because of the fact that the cream and stuff just like gets stuck in them, and it's not very good. So I'll probably take those downstairs and just like those 2 things and wash them, and worry about the other stuff later. I'm pulling all the brushes out of my little brush stand that I hang them all to dry. The ones I washed last night. And I will put these away and put the brush stand in with the ones I gotta wash next, or wash now. I do have a couple of giveaway winner stuff that I still have to send out. I still have my Thanksgiving one to send out, believe it or not. I still have that one to send out because the lady who won it was on vacation or whatever, so she didn't want it like hanging out at her house for a couple weeks while she was there. And then I meant to send it out last weekend and I didn't get a chance to, so I'm sure she's probably wondering where it is. I should send her a message and be like, hey, I'm delayed on sending this out. I will get it out to you as soon as I can. And then the person who won day 12 didn't send me her address until after the new year, so that's another person that I have to send out. So those 2 I have to send out, and then the winners of my 800 subscriber giveaway, I got the addresses for 2 of them, and I still need to get the address for the last person. The 3rd person didn't send me their address. I sent them an email. They didn't respond to it yet. So anyway, that is where I'm at with giveaway winners, but I still had to go, like I said I would throw a sponge in with the brushes, and I have to go buy the sponge. This one is still wet. This brush is still wet. What the heck? Anyway, I am going to go ahead and film my... That's not good. What is going on here? There it is. I am going to film my foundation review wrap up and close that out, but I haven't done that yet. I'm out of space of brushes. I actually have to do a brush declutter, believe it or not. I have to do a brush declutter. I have a lot of brushes. And I do need to declutter those as well. That might actually be the easiest thing for me to start with, because like when I first started my YouTube channel, I bought a couple of, like a brush set from Amazon. It's called this USpicy brand. I don't think it's going to focus enough for you guys to see that. There it is. USpicy. And it was a whole kit. And I still use a couple of them. Like my spoolie that I use regularly. Sorry, my lighting is terrible. My spoolie that I always use is from them. The brush that I use for my like primer, my eye primer, is from them. That's actually in that basket down there. So I do use a couple of them still, but for the most part, most of them I don't use. So I could get rid of those. And then I have a lot that I like tried like once or twice. Like I have the whole Wet n Wild kit, the first set of Wet n Wild brushes they sent out or sold. I didn't get them in the mail. I actually went and bought them. It's one of like a few things. I actually signed up for a Walgreens account so that I could order this brush set because that's the only place that had them at the time. But I have like the whole Wet n Wild set, and I only literally use, I think 2 of them, 3 of them maybe. Most of them I don't use. Like it's this whole set right here. It was when they didn't do the rose gold one until the second year. This is the silver one that came out the very first set. I just don't use them. So, I don't know. And then of course I've gotten a lot of different brushes from beauty boxes and stuff. So anyway, I had to clean up my desk. I've got makeup sitting everywhere from today. Like all my sprays and stuff that I was using earlier today are still sitting around because I literally like threw my makeup. I literally threw my makeup on and ran out the door so we wouldn't be late for my mother-in-law's house today. So I do have to clean all of this up, put everything away. For as messy and disorganized as I am sometimes, my makeup is fairly organized. It might not seem that way, but it is. So anyhow, I'm going to clean all this up. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation wrap up for today. And I'm going to go over and do that document that I have to finish tonight so that my employee can work on it tomorrow morning. Sometimes I just put things off way too long. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, those are the 5 project pan items. Okay, so that's where we are at 7:15 in the evening. It's probably a little bit later than 7:15 now, 7:20. I was having a conversation with my sister, which was a very interesting conversation. We were talking about her wedding, and it was like this whole thing where I was trying to convince her that she needed to decide what she wanted for her wedding. And her biggest concern seemed to be that our family and her husband's family, or her fiance's family, wouldn't have anything to talk about at the reception. And both myself and my dad and her husband, or her fiance, were like, Beth, why are you worried about that? Like, that's like the last thing you should worry about. And I told her, I said, Beth, I've been to plenty of weddings. Let's be honest. His family's gonna hang out with his family. My family's gonna our family is gonna hang out with our family. And that's just the way it is. And there will be some crossover where people are like polite and introduce themselves. Whoa, my eyeshadows are gonna fall all over the place. You know, be polite, introduce themselves, and, you know, ask questions and talk and that sort of stuff. But I was like, it's not like, you know, I said people are going to talk about the weather, and they're going to talk about the decorations, and they're going to, you know, talk about your dress and that sort of stuff. It's not like, you know, her concern is that people are going to talk about politics at her wedding. She's getting married in October, and the presidential election is in November, so she's worried a little bit about that. But then she's also worried because her fiance is a local politician. So she's like, I deal with politics all the time. You know, all of his friends are in politics, and she's like, we'll be at the store, you know, we'll be out at the, you know, Lowe's getting stuff to work on the house, and random people will come up and start talking to him. So she's a little, I don't know. I understand what she's trying to say, but anyway, she and I are going to get together in 2 weeks, the 25th, I think. I think it's the 25th. And this is the 25th. Yeah, the 25th. We're going to spend the day together on the 25th. We're going to look for a dress for myself, because I'm her only, like, bridesmaid. Not maid, matron of honor. I'm going to be a matron of honor. So I'm going to be that, and we're going to go look for a dress, and like, we're going to just talk through it. Basically what I was trying to get through her head was that her wedding can be anything she wants it to be. I was like, you can just literally get like finger foods. You can get like finger sandwiches from, you know, the grocery store. I have a cousin whose menu at her wedding was chicken tenders, fried chicken tenders, and macaronis and cheese. That was her meal at her wedding. Like, and then I think she had like a couple of other sides, but like the main course was fried chicken tenders and macaronis and cheese. John has a cousin who did a brunch, and her cake was a stacked up pile of glazed donuts. Just regular old glazed donuts. That was her cake. It's like, you can literally do anything. And I kept trying to tell her that, and she was like, well, what will people do? She's like, I don't want dancing. So I said, okay, so put board games at the tables or cards. She's like, oh, I do like cards. So I was like, yeah, go to the dollar store and get a bunch of decks of cards and put some cards sitting you know, put a deck of cards at each table so people can play cards. You know what I mean? Like, do a trivia game, you know? So anyway, she said she had a couple of good ideas when we, you know, talked through some stuff, that she thought that several of the ideas were good and, you know, food for thought and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go film my foundation wrap up, and then I'm going to go read that document. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, you guys, I got the document that I needed to get done. And I got actually all of today's vlog edited except for this clip right here. So I actually need to double check. I think I uploaded yesterday. Well, I know I uploaded. I think I made it live. Yesterday's vlog. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty sure. Anyway, this is going to end the day. It is 10:04. The boys are walking the dogs right now, and then we're going to get ready for bed. So this is going to be it. Yep. I uploaded yesterday's vlog. Now I just got to upload today's vlog. Anyhow, I have Monday's video for both channels uploaded. Let me just confirm. Yes. So Monday's videos for both channels are both ready to go. And yesterday's vlog is uploaded. I also have the videos for Tuesday and now Wednesday for Epic Beauty Fail uploaded. I had to do their thumbnails. I have Monday's thumbnail done, but not Tuesdays and Wednesdays thumbnails. So all I have to do is edit Thursdays and Fridays videos for Epic Beauty Fail and get them uploaded, and the whole week will be done. Like, who am I? Anyway, I think I might do another foundation review tomorrow, to be honest with you. I actually have 2 foundations sitting here on my table. So I have this coming Friday's and next Friday's foundation reviews already filmed. And then I have 2 more sitting here on my table. I've got a Bare Minerals and a ColourPop that I will film hopefully this week, actually. If I can keep up with things, I'm going to get those filmed this week. So the one I filmed today is going to post the 17th. The one I filmed yesterday will post the 24th. And then a Bare Minerals on the 31st. And then the ColourPop on the 7th. So, sorry, I started planning out my videos for Epic Beauty Fail. So I'm actually not doing too bad as far as that goes. I have all the videos for next week already planned out. And then, yeah, I'm not doing too bad as far as that goes. I do have to start doing a better job of planning out for OmniZeet and start posting more on OmniZeet instead of just the, you know, 6 videos a month that I post. So, yeah. So if I get those 2 filmed, I need 2 more filmed to get me past, like, the trip that John and I are going to take the weekend of his birthday. Because the 2 more will be the weekend of his birthday and then the week after his birthday, so that I can be ahead. Look at me. I'm doing planning. Look at me. Alright, this vlog is already way too long. I think the fully edited version so far as I sit here is 22 minutes, so this is going to end up being like a half an hour long vlog. I just got really chattered today, I guess. Anyway, today I am thankful that I found the Mountain Dew. I'm thankful that I found the Mountain Dew. Oh, update. I told you I was going to tell you what it tastes like. It's not exactly right. I'm going to be 100% honest. It's not exactly right. It's pretty good. Neil actually said regular Mountain Dew is like the sweetest. And then he said Diet Mountain Dew is actually sweeter than Diet Mountain Dew or Mountain Dew Zero. Doesn't taste exactly like Mountain Dew, but not bad. Not bad at all. I got to give it a little bit more of a try for the next couple of days. Well, I probably won't drink it for the next couple of days because caffeine sometimes makes me have a little bit more pain. You know what I mean? During certain periods in the month. So I'm probably going to stick off of caffeine for the next couple of days, but later in the week I will be drinking some caffeine, I'm sure, and I will give the Mountain Dew Zeros a couple of tries. So I'm just really happy I found it. I'm very happy I found it. So anyway, that's going to be it for the day. I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.